Yeah, look. This is called physical abuse. Yeah.
I pushed him. I hit him. He pushed me. I don't know what to think about it.
She's gentle and sweet. Unless you piss her off.
Going home, I'm all of a sudden a red flag. You're not gonna try to embarrass me, nor make me a fool. And now you're gonna go pack up and leave.
Shit.
He just told me that you guys had seen each other 3 times.
I don't know Taylor.
Before all this. And then you're sitting there telling me that he came over and had sex with you? What does that say about you?
What I'm hearing is you deserved what you got because you gave it up so easily. That's what I hear. And when you hear your parents say that, why were you expecting to be respected?
The agreement was just as long as we were both there and we saw it and we knew it was okay. And the second it goes behind without each other, then you stepped out of the agreement. And I did that.
All right, another day, another crazy story going along. The Bachelorette has been canceled. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, damn it, has been canceled. All because of Taylor Frankie Paul. Now, Taylor Frankie Paul was on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and also on the Bachelorette, the actual contestant this year. Now, the thing about Mormons is they're notoriously known for being extremely nice people. Every time I have an interaction with them, they're super cordial. I think I pronounced it right. And they're super nice and super giving, but not Taylor. Obviously, if you guys have been on the internet, if you guys know anything going on about this kind of story right now, she's going through a whole entire domestic violence situation. Obviously, I'm gonna take this one extremely seriously, and I'm gonna say this: if you are involved in any domestic violence situation, always seek help, seek somebody's third-party opinion, because you shouldn't have to deal with that shit, both man and woman. It just shouldn't be that way. Obviously, there's gonna be disputes and there's gonna be fights in relationships, because that's what we do. We are humans. We're prone to that shit. I think we're still apes. It's always easy to hate and always easy to hurt. And as the expression goes, hurt people. And I think Taylor Frankie Paul's been hurt a lot, and I hope she gets the help that she needs. But enough talking. Let's actually go and see exactly what happened in that assault video. Alright, the following video contains acts of domestic violence and may be disturbing to some viewers.
Yeah, look at you. Look. Yeah, look. This is called physical abuse. Yeah.
Look, one thing that I do want to add on to this is the reason that he's recording this is because,
all you do. It's the only
like he's saying right there, it's something that's happened multiple times. I assume he's voiced this kind of stuff to somebody else, but he hasn't really had that proof. Oh. So obviously he needs to get that kind of proof and just, damn. Oh. And she hit her dad.
No, you. Stop.
What's your name? Taylor. I'm Officer Rugebrecht with the Harriman Police
Alright, so this is the police
The neighbors
recording of the
called
arrest.
saying they heard a bunch of yelling.
Obviously she's very emotional, and she's very emotional, which is why she hit the Dakota. But besides that, she's
So let's start with this. How do you
not able to control her emotions right now.
Just go ahead and just focus on breathing for me. You're what?
I'm emotionally hurting. I'm not physically hurting. I'm emotionally hurting.
Yeah,
Okay.
emotionally hurt.
So your last name is just Paul?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm good.
Have you had a little bit too much to drink tonight? I can smell the alcohol pretty
This girl's a
strong.
Sure,
fucking
but not
train wreck.
crazy. I went out on a girls' night and I came home. Safe driving.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
she's
worried
got that
about it. I'm just
attitude on
worried
her,
about,
too.
do I need to call paramedics to come check you out?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna stop that for 1 second. See, the thing that you need to find out is sometimes people are extremely coddled, and I assume she was probably coddled at an early age from not only her parents but society nowadays too. She's, I think, 5 foot, a young, well, not young anymore, but she grew up a young woman. So typically when you have like a 5 foot young woman who's kind of cute, you're gonna get special treatment, special privileges from all these other people around society, and I assume she also got that male attention too. Actually, I know she got that male attention too. So when you're dealing with all that crap, you kind of get you don't really get a reality check until like later on in the future. And I assume she's gone through a couple of bad breakups, a couple of bad divorces, and I think she's been used around a little bit too much time. So she's feeling some type of way, and I think she was probably involved in a terrible fucking relationship beforehand, and maybe acting on those emotions, and poor Dakota was the victim of everything right now. And I think they have a kid together too, so it's a shitty situation for that kid. And she also has another kid too with I think one other guy, or maybe like two other guys. It's a lot. It's a lot going on with her. So yeah, she's got some issues to deal with it, obviously, and I think she's acting on those emotions, obviously. But whenever you're kind of going through something like this, the best thing to do is seek actual professional help, not just the people that you know around you. Because when you deal with professional people, they'll treat you differently. They'll tell you right from wrong, give you the best actual advice that they've received throughout the whole entire course of their entire education. So it's not always the best to kind of just lean on your friends and family in this type of situation where you're going through kind of that stuff like that. Always seek that professional advice if you're able to do it. But let's go back to the end of this video and see the next portion with Dakota.
That's what I was trying to explain, is like, so she's going through a lot right now. Yeah, with her divorce and stuff. Like, I think that's just been really hard on her. And she hasn't done any therapy.
And that's a different relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't that long ago, so it's very fresh. So we got in a relationship, like, really.
Yeah, so they got a relationship really close. Oh, she peed her pants. But like you previously said, it stated she's going through a divorce right now, and obviously doesn't want to get any help, and refuses that help from anybody else too.
Chairs here and like
it's one of those things you need to talk these emotions out with somebody.
Why?
Rather than always acting on those. Kind of keep that emotional control and that emotional constraint too. That way you don't traumatize your children. Hopefully their children aren't really traumatized by this. It's not a normal situation to go through.
I'm under arrest? Why?
I can talk to you more about it.
That's fine, but I'm just curious why.
Hold on.
Are we allowed to ask?
See, this is called accountability. Like, everybody needs it, even though they don't want it nowadays. She needs to get arrested to know, like,
he's not going to agree to it.
Okay, yeah, he's not going to agree to this, but like, you need to get arrested for physically assaulting somebody with a metal chair. It could have been so much worse than it was.
But can we talk about it all with him? He's the one who pushed me. I don't understand how this is even illegal.
Go this way.
Even if he wants to, I can't talk to him.
All right, let me hear what the officer says.
I know that's hard to hear, but that's the reality of the situation, and I'm glad that it wasn't worse. Because like, what if she was throwing stuff at you and damaging your property,
Kitchen knife or something.
Like, what if the off chance that she grabbed a kitchen knife? Like, it's already clear that she wasn't thinking straight, right?
Yeah.
Normally in your relationship, it's lovey-dovey, honky-dory, right? But in this specific case that can't be ignored, what if she was to grab the knife or something else and it escalates again? He doesn't want to fill out the written statement.
I just don't.
But your statements that you've given to me will be documented. I know. And that's Code 450. That's part of the challenge with these domestic violence.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't think I can do that. Like, I can't.
I know it's hard.
I literally can't do that.
Okay. So
I don't think I can.
Would you?
Yeah, props to the officer there. He was with the officers you see a lot nowadays. You don't have to be just like a first responder. You have to be a counselor too, and kind of talk people off the edge, because obviously he's very, very fresh from just being kind of in this terrible domestic violence situation. I think he's gone through that a bunch of times with her, knowing her track record. Yeah, thank God for the officer to keep his emotional control and kind of highlighting all this stuff too. Because if you don't report this, if you keep making it a habit and letting the person kind of like physically assault you, talk down to you, kind of stuff like that, it's just gonna perpetuate further and further down the line until eventually, like he said, she might get a kitchen knife or do much worse. It's a common stereotypes that you see nowadays with those kind of domestic violence situations. Just like a Wes Watson nowadays. Obviously, he's been going on the internet, spewing all this kind of masculinity talk, and he made a lot of money for himself. He made a lot of reputation. He had a big and giant ego with that too, and he took that ego, he took that reputation, and he's been acting on it. And unfortunately, his newest girlfriend, I think he had a previous girlfriend that did kind of the same thing too. His newest girlfriend, he actually nearly killed her too, just physically assaulted her. Terrible situation that went down with that one too. Johnny Bravo actually made a whole entire full-length video. You know what? Let's pull it up and see some of the stuff that he did say.
Bitch. It was at this point the victim elaborated that the defendant then grabbed her with his right hand by her hair and then slammed her head down into the kitchen table. This mother took her head and put it on the table. This caused the victim to sustain a cut to her forehead, which began bleeding profusely. The victim advised she was in a state of shock when she believed she had momentarily blacked out and lost consciousness. The victim explained her memory was fuzzy afterwards, so the mother probably gave her a concussion, the bitch.
Gave her a concussion too. But yeah, hopefully he gets charged and gets that whole entire accountability with that, and not just gets a little slap on the wrist. But people need to get, everybody needs that accountability nowadays. But now something like this doesn't happen just out of the blue. It's a bunch of small gradual steps that lead somebody to act on those emotions and victimize somebody like that. So let's go behind the scenes, take a little step back and see what happened to lead her to this kind of situation.
The agreement, I already told you guys that the agreement was just like, as long as we were both there and we saw it and we knew it, it was okay. And the second it goes behind without each other, then that's, you stepped out of the agreement. And I did that.
Oh.
Well, I guess this is just starting more questions. Soft swinging, again, is when you like just hook up but you don't go all the way.
What? What does that mean?
That we separate and divorce and kind of find ourselves and find what makes us happy. Start fresh. I think there's been a lot of evil around us and we've participated in, obviously what I'm saying is like bad things, and I think we need a fresh start and to kind of wake up. This was a good wake up call, I think, for us and our entire friend group to get our lives in check and
kind of reminds me like
to
a
wake up.
situation a little bit.
Like you're just so closed off.
I'm at loss of words.
You guys were together and then not together, and then what's today looking like, I guess?
I don't know,
It's just so exhausting going back and forth, on, off. It's not good. We're all tired of it, like really.
It's obvious. You guys started your relationship on a foundation of shit.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You didn't heal from your divorce. You had a ton of baggage. It's hard because you guys have a damn kid now.
Yeah. I always cry at these things too. Actually,
Shows you're a good human. Look, a relationship isn't 50-50. It's 100% on both ends. It feels like there's a little bit lacking on one end.
It's gonna take me a while to get there. I hear he slept with another girl. He admitted it. I was so sad that I needed space. He went and hooked up with Jenna that very night. I found out and was bawling my eyes out.
during the time when I slept with the girl, I hung with
Okay,
Taylor
this is just
3
the
times or
definition
2
of a
times.
toxic
2 nights after that, he
relationship,
goes,
like I
and
said, it was
Taylor, you're
built on
pretty much the
lies.
only girl I'm seeing. I've trashed him. You come over the next night, me, and then you go and you hang out with another girl, and then he comes the next night and me again.
All lies are just fucking crazy,
I wasn't lying to you
crazy
about
adultery.
someone
This
else.
is what
Here's the
Mormons
thing,
do?
I'm gonna be blunt, freaking honest.
Shit.
He just told me that you guys had seen each other 3 times.
I don't know Taylor.
Before all this. And then you're sitting there telling me that he came over and had sex with you? What does that say about you?
It's a little bit bold too.
I'm not pointing fingers. You guys.
That's what I'm saying. I was trash.
I know. I'm saying no.
I guess what I'm hearing is you deserved what you got because you like gave it up so easily. That's what I hear. And when you hear your parents say that, like, why were you expecting to be respected? It like hurts.
bit of yourselves to each other, you might as well be together. Like, stop torturing everyone and
Michaela
yourselves.
would yell at Jesse.
I know,
like,
they're like,
"Get
don't
out."
say that, but I'm like, you're basically together. Like, just do it. Yeah. I'm not at that point anymore. I will say that night, she like found out that we had been there with posters, and she like sent us a picture of us with them, and she's like, I just found out, sorry. Like,
It was nice.
So the better relationship has been going back and forth, back and forth. That's why I always say that men should, if you're able to, be a good leader in a relationship.
We're so sweet.
Because if you give the woman the whole entire power like that, especially somebody like this, it's gonna end that well. Literally one day after her whole entire going back and forth, she goes on The Bachelorette.
When I was a kid. I like cowboys, yeah.
A hug makes the nerves go away.
Thank you.
Yes, that is impressive. I think I need CPR. Sorry, I almost went in for a kiss. You gotta take me on a date first, huh? I'll have my ex come in. Leave. Get in the car and leave.
I think the roses are a powerful symbol.
Don't really care.
Wasn't gonna end out that well.
This is the epitome.
So after all this stuff, she went on the Good Morning America, or actually, I think slightly before all this stuff, tried to get the whole entire clarity on this whole entire investigation, and hopefully greenlight the show. And obviously, that we know now that
it's been
completely canceled, along with the Secret Wives of, or Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives.
Of The Bachelorette being released, and it's supposed to be a really exciting time. I'm a person that will always speak my truth, and that's what I'm known for, and so when the time is right, I will be. But right now, just trying to be in the present moment and focus on this. But the thing is my kids do come first.
Yeah,
my kids come first, and so it's been like
this is a textbook narcissist kind of rambling right now. Well, obviously, your kids should come first. That's why you don't physically assault their dad in front of you, and vice versa. It's clear as day. But like she previously stated with the whole entire I think one of these other videos, she said that she's been used up a bunch of times, and been lied to, been manipulated, and those kind of steps lead a psychological kind of break on her end. And obviously she didn't want to get help from a professional therapist, so normally us humans aren't really conducive to kind of helping ourselves out, and we usually act on our emotions, and that's what she did obviously too, and that's terrible on her end also. So she needs to take some accountability. Even your dad said that too. It's a clear black and white situation. Nothing to be said about this. It's obvious this chick needs some professional therapy. She's hurting. And as the expression goes, hurt people hurt people. Once you get older, once you start going through life, you understand those cliches are not cliches. They're more like doctrine. And I empathize with all the pain that she's going through right now. And hopefully she reaches out to somebody and gets the professional help that she does need. And yeah, this is going to be a long process. And hopefully her kids aren't really traumatized by this. But what's your opinion on this situation? What do you think about all this? I think we're all in agreement with this one. Hopefully. But yeah, it's kind of crazy on the Bachelorette's end that you gave this girl a $100 million TV show and you didn't do any fucking you didn't do any back-end research. I took like 10 minutes out of my day right now, did a fucking race and all this crap, and found out all this. What the fuck what were you guys doing? You brought on yourselves, I'll say that. But yeah, this is a quick one. This is a different one, I'll say that. But I don't know how to close this one out. This is a weird one to close out. And as always, it's been your boy Coach Ed. See you later.